See?
I told you Paralives isn't a scam. And now that we have a rough release date, the countdown for early access is on. I might have cried real tears when I watched this video for the first time.
Now, I'm not sure if it's the pregnancy hormones or not,
but the immense amount of pride for this game is overwhelming. It's crazy and amazing to see a small indie game be able to flourish in real time throughout the years. A lot of people have been impatiently waiting for any hint of a release date, and now we finally have it! Early access will be available in early 2025. On top of that, they've confirmed that Paralives will never have paid DLC, only free expansions. That's insane and so great. Not only did we get a rough timeline, but we also got to see more from the game. One of the big aspects of the video was introducing us to new game mechanics, like jobs, personality, relationships, and how social interactions will work. Right away, we see how we get to choose our pair of folks' personality. This is divided up into several sections. The first is one where you can choose to spend a certain amount of points on different categories: physique, mind, creativity, and charisma. Then we get to choose the pair's vibe. The vibes listed here include overjoyed, grumpy, gloomy, energetic, serious, anxious, peaceful, and jester. Next, there's a social perk you can choose from, including good at being alone, good at making friends, good at taking care of others, good at romantic relationships, good with family, or good at cooperation. You can choose a talent from the following: jack of all trades, music, fitness, food, technology, visual arts, or good at nothing. Our final category includes lifestyles. Are they a vegetarian? What are their sleeping habits? What about cleaning habits? As you play, you'll be able to upgrade their personality through personality level ups to their vibe. Compared to other games, I feel like this is such a different way of creating the personality, and I adore it. It feels modern and it uses language that makes sense,
especially for nowadays.
Things like the lifestyles, vibe, and talent are such a cool inclusion. To introduce us to bills, we see a notification pop up right here, and here are the bills in your mailbox. You might notice that there are unemployment benefits. This is handy if you're trying to make your pair a freelance artist or entrepreneur or something like that. I like how you can see how the municipal taxes and electricity are calculated right here. That's handy information to have. To pay these bills, you're probably going to have to get a job. Here at the cafe, they're hiring through this for hire sign in the window. Once you click on the sign, you can see the jobs available. Some of them your pair might not qualify for. This is determined through application points that are further broken down, like this. Entry-level jobs require fewer application points. The jobs are also divided up into ranks. So being a barista is rank 1 and a general manager is rank 13. As you work, you'll be able to upgrade your job. Very cool. I like that. You do this by clicking occupations and selecting upgrade.
By the way, this is also where you can see your pair's work schedule, expertise, extras, rank, where they work, job position, and salary.
When upgrading your job, you'll have options to choose from. For this situation, they have upgrade job rank, customer service, or music knowledge. You'll be able to see the upgrades you've selected under extras. The extras can impact your life outside of work as well. For this example, it'll help them progress their skill. Talking about skills, I think they're doing skills in a great way. When you learn guitar, you're leveling up your skill in music knowledge. Having a higher music knowledge skill would be handy if you wanted your character to learn additional instruments. It would make that process easier and faster. Skills are located under,
you'll never guess,
the skills section here. They're divided up into sections like music, food, fitness, technology, visual arts, and repair. This is a great way to keep the skills nice and organized, and I am very happy with this setup. You can work on leveling up your skills in a group or by yourself. It's funny that this pair almost immediately noped out of doing push-ups with their friends. Like, same girl, same.
I would not like that.
Over here on the left side of the screen, you'll see your pair's wants and needs. If they're hungry, it'll be here. If they want to do a particular action or hobby, it will also be here. Now this is a cool thing. To do things in a group, you can just select the pairs like this. So cool, eh? This makes it so much easier to do group activities with others. Furthermore, social interactions are a little different than what we're used to. As you participate in them, this together bar fills up, which takes an hour to do so. Once it's filled up, you can select a together card to develop relationships in the way that you want. You might remember that they selected serious for this pair's vibe, and now you can see that here on this card. The choices for the together cards will depend on the context of the conversation. So, for here, they're at their house, which is a little bit messy, and you could apologize for the messy house. Additionally, some cards might include a percentage at the bottom. The higher the percentage means the social interaction will have a better chance of succeeding. This would probably be based on your relationship with the other para and maybe how the conversation is going. During social interactions, you might notice this over here. It seems like these are ways to describe the interaction. So this one is flirty, fun, and friendly, but it's more flirty than it is fun or friendly. As you interact with others, you'll unlock relationship labels with them. Through social interactions, you'll be able to learn things about the other pair folk, like their job positions. Other pairs might surprise you with what they have to say. Things like unexpected job offers. You'll be able to see relationships from this menu, and this is where you see information like relationship labels and what levels those are at. Throughout this video, some things stood out to me, but I also want to know what stood out to you. Let me know in the comments what was the standout item or feature for you. Right away, I want to point out something small but important.
Especially to builders.
Outlets. Look at these outlets. I love that they've included something like that. Did anyone else notice these pictures of the devs' pets? I am pretty sure that they are up there on that bookshelf, and I love that. Little Easter egg. Another little thing that I love would be the graffiti on the buildings. It makes the world feel like there's life to it. Also the garbage bags and the recycling bins and the green bins. Perfect. Attention to world building, decorations and stuff. I feel like I can't fangirl enough about items in this game. There are tons of little details that make me excited, like the yoga mats or the exercise balls. Even if those are simply decorative, I am happy. I am very happy that they exist. It adds to the atmosphere. Everything has been aesthetically pleasing, and I am too excited to try my hand at building in Paralives. Another consistently amazing thing would be clothing. Their style and choices have been top-notch, always. Similar to the build by items, it doesn't feel like the clothing options are dated, and there's tons of different options and many ways to make your para look like how you envision them. And on top of that, there's other things like layering and just being able to change the pattern and color. It's just amazing. Little things like including nail polish in the base game as well. It adds to it. Top tier. 10 out of 10. Oh man. Lastly, you know I love the textures and sound effects they're using in this game. The paper textures, the sparkles, the slight movements of things like the outlines, the pops and clicks, all of it. I am obsessed with the design of the game. They've done such a good job, every aspect of it. I'm so excited for 2025. Are you guys excited about this news? What was your favorite things from the video? Let me know. This is a great step forward for Paralives, and I have a feeling a lot of people will be very happy with all of it. I am. Thank you for watching my video today. You're awesome, and I can't wait to talk more about Paralives with you in the future. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Bye!